Hi guys. So for today's activity, you are going to log back into your GIZMO, which you set up an account for on Tuesday. And this time you are going to see a second GIZMO present in our Chemistry 1 2019-2020 class, and it's going to be titled Balancing Chemical Equations. So you're going to launch that GIZMO, and then you're going to see a screen like this. And the first reaction that pops up is a synthesis reaction that you're going to work on balancing. And then, of course, as you work your way through the GIZMO, you're going to see an example of each of the types of chemical reactions. So what I'm going to ask you to do, the first part of your chemistry lesson today, is practice balancing each of these reactions using the GIZMO. And in a second, I'll walk you through the first example. Once you get some good practice and you're feeling confident, you're going to answer the assessment questions at the bottom of the page. Okay, you'll be able to check your answers once you answer those questions, and I will be able to see how you respond to those questions, so I can see how you are understanding this concept of balancing chemical equations. So let's walk through this first one. So this synthesis reaction is between hydrogen and oxygen. We put them together and we make water. Pretty simple reaction, but if we look at this right now, we have a few ways we could look at it. We could look at the numbers. We could see that 2 hydrogen atoms are on the reactant side, as well as 2 oxygen atoms. And then if we look at the product side, we see that there's 2 hydrogen atoms. That's good news because these 2 hydrogen atoms match these 2 hydrogen atoms, but there's only 1 oxygen. So I'm not balanced. Okay? So my first instinct is, if there's 2 oxygens over here and only 1 oxygen over here, I should change this number to a 2, hit enter. All right. So now things are looking pretty good because my 2 red oxygens bouncing around over here are balanced with my 2 red oxygens bouncing around over here. The problem is now, though, that I only have 2 hydrogen atoms on my reactant side, but 4 hydrogen atoms, which I see depicted here, or I could figure out via a little multiplication, 2 times 2, on my product side. So I need to double my hydrogen reactants. So again, I'm going to delete this, hit 2, hit enter. There we go. From the looks of things, this looks balanced. So the GIZMO is going to allow me to check my work. I could click Show Summary, and it tells me the equation is balanced. On the reactant side, aka before the reaction, there's 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms. After the reaction, aka the product side, there's 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms. Balance, balance, law of conservation of mass and law of conservation of matter are satisfied. I can look at this a little bit differently if I click Show Histogram. Here I'm seeing the amount of hydrogen before in this bar, and here I'm seeing the amount of hydrogen after in this bar, equal. Same deal with the oxygen. I could throw the numbers on top, all as well. Okay, so that's a quick look at, I'm going to click these things off, before I move to the next reaction and work on balancing that, and then check my answers. You're going to do this for single replacement, decomposition, double replacement, and combustion. When you're feeling comfortable, you go down to the assessment questions and give those a shot. Okay, I'll be on Zoom at 3 o'clock. No, sorry, 1 o'clock if you have any questions while you're working through this. All right, guys, look forward to talking to you soon.